Well, it's very much about the friendship between Hannibal and Will Graham. Will is a high profiler at the FBI, but he has a hard time embracing all the cases because he's got too much empathy. And that's where I come into the picture. I'm hired to help him out and to guide him through his job. And it's like a candy store, of course, for me.
I love the idea. It's based on, well, you will explain it better than I, but it's based on, would you call it a theory, or is it an idea, or is it a joke? I'm not sure.
No, it's a theory. I mean, it's an idea. And he did write a paper about it, that we are born with like too little alcohol in our blood. Yeah. If we only had, like, say, 2 glasses of wine in our bloodstream, everything would be easier. We would be in the zone. You know, we would hit that bullseye every time, and conversations would lift. So the theory is good. I like
Specifically, it's a Norwegian site.
No, I mean, yeah,
they are in love, or they love each other.
Yeah,
that's unquestionable.
Yeah,
I think it's a platonic love, but it's rich and. We've done 2 seasons.
Oh my God, what is he doing? What is he doing? Mads Mikkelsen. Oh!
I'm gonna get some stickers and cover that.
Myself into a universe like that, and it was really, really helpful to have these very poetic and very dramatic drawings to inspire us. It's just almost like a feature film where you're watching Norman Reedus, and all of a sudden I'm there as well. So it is really out of this world. But I would say that the word poetic is also a very big keyword here. It's very poetic to watch. Well, I am playing Hannibal, and he's a psychiatrist when we meet him, and he's a lover of the fine arts, lover of food, literature, music, you name it, everything that's not banal.
Mnie jest rośnie nóżki o mnie maski. Ciburacka. Ciburacka. Ciburaszka.
You were Rihanna's bitch. How did that happen? How did you come to be Rihanna's bitch?
I have no idea. I got a phone call from my agent, and they said, "Do you want to do that Rihanna thingy?" And I was like, "Yeah, who is this Rihanna thingy?" I mean, I don't know a lot about pop culture. But I asked my kids, and they were just over the moon, so I got some brownie points there. I think that's the first time my son actually wanted to go with me on a movie set.
Oh, really?
I didn't let him. Yeah.
Why didn't you let him?
Yes.
In a galaxy far, far away, Mads once starred in Rihanna's Better Have My Money video. On a scale from 10 to 11, how jealous are you of this credit?
That's an 11. I didn't realize. Wow.
I was.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's always difficult. I mean, we can move ourselves totally away from the actual characters in the book. It's in the films, and so yes, as I said, he is quite an elaborate man. He's, as I said, a lover of fine arts and literature. We have to stick with that. But I guess it will be our own little story, just because the fact that it's starting up before he's captured. So there are certain parts he has to play that he didn't do in the other films.
Start drinking. At what age?
Like me?
Yeah, like in general in the country, or you, yeah.
I think the first official beer I had in a pub, I was 13. But very important thing, you could get away with that if you had your older brother with you, and the older brother promised to drag you back home. I'm not sure we can get away with that anymore. Those days are over.
Well, congratulations on the nomination. The movie's called Another Round. It is on digital and on demand now. Mads Mikkelsen, thanks for staying up so late, Mads. Appreciate it. We'll be right back with the music from David O.
Can you get it through?
Hi, I'm Scott Derrickson. I'm the director of Doctor Strange. Welcome to my new show that I didn't know I had until about 30 seconds ago.
Hi, Scott.
Hi.
Hello, Scott.
It's Mads Mikkelsen and Benedict Cumberbatch, both of them in the movie Doctor Strange. Welcome, guys.
Thank you, Scott.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me. Go!
I think that in a way that he's representing a human being, good and bad, both sides of the coin. This is a solid human being. Sometimes you believe you're doing something good and it turns out not to be so good, and vice versa. I think that he's representing that in this game. You can see the way I'm dressed and everything is very stylish. He's a man of taste, a man of details. Nothing is left over just for a random thing. It's perfectionism. And when you're sitting dressed up like this in his dining room and you have all the little spices behind him, little growing trees, yeah, it gets you into the atmosphere of the scene right away.
My question for you: was it satisfying to do it?
Absolutely.
Was it as satisfying as you thought?
Yeah, all the
It
fights,
looked painful.
It's painful. It's tough, and we hurt each other. But I think there was not one day where we left the studio without a big smile on our faces.
Yeah, it's so much fun. I mean, it's the kind of endeavor it is a sort of dream come true in that sense. It really.
I gotta say the same. Obviously, the journey of Doctor Strange is wonderful to watch. I read it. I had a hunch what you were doing, but I'm not in the film constantly. I don't necessarily know how you're going to approach every scene. Yeah. It's just a wonderful, wonderful, strong character, and you're doing an amazing job. So,
very much.
Enough of that.
Okay.
But what I wanted to add, because I was a fan of the comic books, and I remember I could not grasp the philosophy of it. I was 7, 8 years when I read it, right?
Yeah.
But I do vividly remember that the colors, the magic, and the way that from page to page they were starting to do it as a graphic novel, you know, continuating to the next page.
Yeah,
and I was amazed of how you guys captured that universe and put it up there. As you say, it's not just mass destruction. You placed a creative pen up there that was completely different than anything I've ever seen.
Well, I think it's very obvious that people eating other people has been scaring people since the beginning of days, right? We've got gruesome stories of people doing it out of need, or out of ritual, and then we also have people doing it for fun. It's something we can't understand. We can't comprehend it. And the things we can't understand tends to trigger us and make us very curious. And I guess that Hannibal is the icon of all cannibals.